Don't you eat this pie.
Okay. All right, Pi. I'm just gonna do this. Hop, 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 hop. And if you get eaten, it's your own fault.
Hello, this is Retro Marky. I got myself a early Christmas present here. I was going to wait for Christmas, but I really wanted to unbox and have a little play with this thing, and as Christmas is still almost 2 months away and there's a good chance it's going to be cancelled with all the stuff going on right now, I figured why not get my trusty Swiss Army knife, not invade any small countries, but use it to unbox the Pi400. So for the record, the Pi400 is basically a Pi4 integrated into a keyboard, a bit like an early 8-bit computer, and this one's got 4 gig of RAM. I don't know if there is going to be an 8 gig version, there might be, but to be honest, from my research for retro computing and Raspberry and things like that, I don't need more than 4 gig. So let's unbox it and have a look. Try not to damage the box too much, although it is just the outer part. Et voila. Got a spare Pi0 here, might as well as I'm ordering them. I use Pi0s quite a lot for Commodore 64 emulation, mostly through Cumbian. And there we go, there's the box itself. Rather nice and spiffing. If I'd seen that on the shelves of Tesco's, I would have jumped on it. Around here, did a bit of info on what we've got. So we've got a GPIO header for input and output, micro SD, 2 micro HDMI ports, USB-C for power. I think the ampage is much higher on this than the Pi3. 2 USB 3.0s and 1 2.0, and a gigabit Ethernet. Most of this I covered already in my intro. So I believe this just slides out. It does indeed. Nice packaging. I approve. There we go. I can actually keep this box quite nice on the shelf. Smells retro, even though it's not, but it's going to be retro for me. Oh wow. So there we go. There we go, that's the system itself. Very similar to some of those Bluetooth keyboards that you can get. So it's got Pi logo here. Feels pretty, oh, it feels good and sturdy, it's quite light. And here's the back with the ports I mentioned. Not easy to see because I don't have a professional lighting setup. I mean, who does, to be honest? Here's our little card, micro SD, which I think is 16 gig. It is 16 gig pre-configured with Raspbian, and it's clicky. Finally, they've actually made the ports clicky for the micro SD, which is really nice. And they're labelled as well. I love the colours. It's actually a bit smaller than I imagined. There's the back with the logo and the serial number, etc. Very, very nice indeed, actually. Keyboard is nice and solid, but yet modern. And the whole thing's not too heavy. Let's see what else we have in the box. So I bought the kit, which was about £100 shipped. You can buy them without the other bits and bobs I've got here, but for the price, the fact you get, I mean, you're going to need, if you're a Pi owner, previously you're going to need a different power supply for this. That's one of the reasons I got the kit. I love the packaging, very, very nice indeed. Don't have any fingernails. Oh no, I've ripped it slightly. Oh, never mind. It's only a power supply box. UK plug, of course, and the C, is it USB-C I think it's called? A nice little Pi logo, like that very much. Then we have, that's just the SD card holder with a nice little Pi symbol, so that's quite handy. So that reminds me it's Raspbian. So I will keep Raspbian on that so it's in the original sort of condition, so to speak. Just in case I sell it at some point. Probably not, but... So here's the mouse it comes with, which is going to be matching, which is rather nice. Not necessary, but... Oh! It has a lovely matching colour scheme, which is really nice. And it's not wireless. 3 buttons, 1, 2, 3, and a rolly wheel thing there. I think I like the idea of having a complete kit because it's elegant. And I mean, it's what, £25 all the extras, the power supply, the mouse, the card, pre-configured. And then we also have this book, which is very nice. A book of all sorts of stuff, nicely coloured, like that very much, and all matching again. And the other thing, sorry for the horrible sound effects, but that's reality making those noises. And the USB cable, which I don't have. Normally I use a Pi adapter for my Cumbian machines and Pi3s. No, not Pi3s, for my Pi Zeros. I normally use an adapter, so that's quite nice having the actual cable now. So, and again, it all matches, so there we have it. That is the unboxing of the Pi400, which is very, very nice indeed. So in the next part I'm going to, well, first I'll try out Raspbian because that sort of completes what you get out of the box, and then I'm going to try some retro gaming, and I'm probably going to film it, so you better watch it. So there we go. Thank you for watching. Retro Marky out.